It's good for hype, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, shit.
Oh man, my hardboard guitar doesn't make sounds like that.
Oh, geez, you gotta hook up the Twitch integration every time.
Fun, fun, fun.
Oh, well.
How's everybody doing tonight out in Twitchland?
No, you quiet down. I've got my intro music going right now. Not you guys, the game.
This is what drinking Ovaltine feels like.
Yeah. This is what working in a studio working on a Night Fight City movie must feel like. Being in legal for them must be a nightmare. I might release the MP3 at some point. I'll figure out a good way to do that. You notice how everything in that guy's eye is on fire? That's because they let WBPL viewers vote on the laws, huh?
I'm sure it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it too hard. Like, what's their issue?
Those are the safe fires.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on here.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nope, that's another one of my break songs, but I'm trying to figure out, make sure I've got this activated alright.
Wachunk.
Wachunk. That is indeed the noise of Frostpunk. What's these? Open Frostpunk to connect joysticks to walk you through authorizing the game connection to your stream, and then you're set. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, there is indeed Twitch integration, isn't there? Oh, the extension is not even gamer. Alright, looks like nice. So what's gonna happen is everybody is gonna get to what everybody's gonna get to do is vote and stuff, and the maximum value of all your combined votes equals to about 8%, which seems kind of shitty, but it's a parliamentary system, so you actually can swing things. If there's like a deadlock, you guys would actually be the tiebreakers. So yeah,
That's horrible.
I know. You have to kind of understand the parliamentary system in order to get why having an 8% vote actually does matter a little bit. Unless you, well, yeah, you know, you get what I'm getting at. Alright. Keep them audio levels visible, because I bet this game gets loud.
Probably.
It's gonna do it during a cutscene. I just know it is.
Oh yeah, I can feel it in my bones.
It's gonna be, and I bet alt tabbing will make the cutscene skip. I sure hope there's subtitles. Alright, so I suppose I gotta actually pay attention to you guys this time around, huh? Because your voices actually matter.
You guys can screw the rest of us over
Yeah.
if you have to.
The prologue.
I'm sure they will use their power responsibly.
Stukka, just so you know, there's probably a fair bit of reading involved in this game.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't use my power responsibly.
Stukka, you say words, just random words, just whatever.
Words. You know, just like whatever and stuff.
Audience, what's loud? Or Chris, you next.
1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
It is
Those
indeed.
are numbers.
Let me turn you down just a touch, Chris.
No.
I do wish there was a way to turn the music down. Don't get me wrong. Oh wait, never mind. It was music and sound effects. I'm stupid.
That's a little better.
Yeah.
Let's do it a little more better.
More betterer.
Fully betterist.
The
Yeah.
people must suffer. Suffer builds character.
Yes. Yes, it is the only way. They came upon the old machine, as they always do, and when the whiteout hits, they must survive. I am going to be playing on easy. Hang on. What is? Oh, yeah. No, absolutely not. The Wanderers. In 1887, the world froze to death. Civilizations crumbled. The failing British Empire built generators to support cities of evacuees, cities that would become the last on Earth. Whether huddled by a generator or out in the open frost land, those that survived were shaped by the ordeal. 30 years later, all became very different people. Krakatoa!
Building districts close to each other may yield benefits, but also drawbacks.
I like benefits. Let's go for the benefits, not the drawbacks. That's my suggestion.
Hello, lady.
Can you hear us? Captain! Do you hear us?
A generation ago, we fled the crumbling British As the world froze around us. I held New London together. United, we survived 30 years of whiteouts. But the world around us is dead. Empty.
Ripe for taking. The city grows.
Vestas.
Merely surviving is not enough. We have to expand. After all, it's us who survived the end of the world. It's us who survived.
Yes. Now.
We've been roaming the frozen desert for years. Many of us do not remember a world before the Great Frost. Now another whiteout is coming, and again we've reached the old machine. Again we will rely on its furnace to provide heat through the storm. In the past we always made sure there were enough supplies for the next whiteout, but our members have grown through the years. Providing for everyone is getting harder and harder. We must survive. That was a quiet cutscene. Might have been the point, but still. The old dreadnought remains in pieces under layers of snow, but the scattered wagons still have resources inside. First, we must break the ice to reach one of the oil wagons and construct an extraction district to use it. Then we can turn on the dreadnought's furnace to heat us. Oh!
Cool.
It's not the... I thought it was a generator, but this might have been the dreadnought from, Fall of Winter Home. Alright, now my question is, where the hell is the city center? Excuse me? Where is the city center? Is it just there?
Looks like.
Oh, okay, I see. How are we for material?
Hey, the lightning's starting. Side note, I am having a big thunderstorm today.
Nice. Oh, wrong button. Blah, blah, blah. Not reading all that. I should probably go towards food. Oh, I gotta go towards oil. Alright, district. Uh, 88 weeks, that's not a lot of time.
I mean, a little bit of suffering, Apex. You know, it's never done anything wrong.
It's good for the
right?
bones, huh?
Yeah. Basara, yeah, that sounds like they didn't put a capacitor in the in the circuitry, so it needs continuous power. That sucks. And thank you for the follow, Great Figure 3. We appreciate it. We're glad to have you with us.
Yeah, shelter, whatever. Oh, shit, no, I didn't want to do that at all. I was just like, houses are closed.
Time to warm up with your own body heat.
If you're not working, you're warm. Get back to work.
Oh no, what do they want? Oh! As the thick black liquid oozes through the pipes, our people rejoice. The carcass of this old machine is a testament to the hardships that made us. But more importantly, it's our haven in the storm. It has allowed us to weather many whiteouts, and it will do so again. We have oil. We can turn on the furnace. I guess.
Yeah, but oil is a precious commodity. What happens if we just don't turn on the furnace?
Game won't progress, it looks like.
People can just warm themselves up themselves. They'll be fine.
The furnace is on. We have enough oil to cover our current needs, but the cold will still affect our people until they have proper shelter. Housing will best protect us from the cold if built in close proximity to other housing or the furnace itself. However, we'll need prefabricated parts for the construction. We brought some with us. The rest we need to extract from the wagon wreckages. I was already going that way, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was. I'll wait till the end of the week.
So I guess there's no people roaming around on foot, pushing through the snowbanks and stuff, eh?
There might be, only because there's cities around and people are moving between them. But they won't be like random people who are just survived the storm out of nowhere. They're people that survived the storm and then settled, and now they'd be resettling. Fucking spreadsheets.
Spreadsheets in space.
More scrap. Oda Fincham. Huddle the camp close together. It's easier to trap the warmth.
You have 2 sick people now.
I know I do.
It begins.
I have not been given the option to treat them yet. They need food.
They should work on that then.
We established some heat and shelter for our people. Now we must turn our attention to the incoming whiteout. First, we must frostbake the small patches of fertile soil suitable for growing food. Then we must store it in easily accessible depots. We must move quickly so no one starves. Yeah, I'm working on it. Oh, my people can pass through the bridge. That's nifty. Hello. We secured our immediate survival. Now we have to stockpile as much food as we can before the whiteout forces us to take shelter. To do that, we need to produce more food than our current demand.
Nah, what happens if we just, have more children?
Oh, brilliant.
I mean, it worked for one of those winter expeditions, right?
Surely.
Because, like, if we're making excess food, we could just make excess children and it'll be fine.
Yes, we will get. I will give you the warmth as long as you give me your loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! They're less sick. We must address the triangle.
Oh no.
Pouring sand in his hands. We've been here so many times. The soil is depleting. A couple more and there will be no point erecting the hothouses. There'll be nothing to grow food on. And the yield is so low, either we pull emergency shifts or tighten our belts. Otherwise, there might not be enough for everyone. We might not be able to fill food stockpiles without exceptional measures. Consider asking the Wanderers to tighten belts or instill emergency shifts in food districts.
Just train people to learn how to eat less. It'll be fine. Samurai, this today and Thursday are special streams. Ashura, that's hurtful, but probably not wrong.
I thought I heard the sound of something happening. And no, I will do neither. I will do neither of those things.
An opportunity to impose extra shifts. There is no problem here.
No, I will not. Against the elements.
Yeah. Evening, Mary and Lord Grush.
Hello. Each day the wind grows fiercer. Relentlessly it beats against our buildings, weakening our structures gust by gust. Without raw materials to repair the damage, our districts will deteriorate. The more we build, the more materials we will need. This is the world we know. Of course I will promise to gather more materials.
I'm hesitant to know what Crispy did there, Castus.
What could possibly worry you?
Precedent. Other than that, nothing much. Ooh.
Oh no, there's clips. Oh
Yeah,
no.
I just read the title of that clip and I'm good. And and Samurai, well, they're not allowed to go to the ice flows. The bakery needs the children more.
Greenless is disgusted, but not surprised.
Uh-oh. We're almost out of prefabs.
No, the thunderstorm warning has gotten more intense. In my spot. Here. Ooh, that's a fun little radar map. Oh, I'm just seeing the radar map about to hit us.
Treya Cleghorn, 62, seamstress. My knees ache and my fingers are so stiff I can't hold the needle anymore. I lived a full life. It warms my heart to see little Betty and Jacob play by the evening fire, but maybe this is it. I've talked to the other elders. If it comes to it, we will go. I won't let my grandchildren starve. Some people are ready to sacrifice themselves to lower the food required. No, we're getting out of here together.
A sacrifice?
Aiden Fincham, 47, elder, shocked at the sight of seals. Seals! I can't believe me eyes. We haven't seen them since before the Great Frost. How did they survive? There's enough meat here to feed everybody. We're saved. But should we slay them if the Lord spared them from the end of the world too?
Holy beast meat is but our sacrament.
Hell yeah, farm them.
Lord Grimace, I first read your comment is let's try to serve as many as we can.
Hell yeah, we're gonna breakdance on them bad.
I was thinking more plates up, but sure.
Oh, shoot.
I bet there's a way to do this without touching the seals, huh?
But hey, time to go clubbing.
Mysterious symbol, the captain's legacy. One of our frostbite-breaking crew uncovered the frozen remains of a man in a tattered uniform. His shoulder patch reads New London Scouts, 3rd Platoon, and he bears an obscure insignia. Some of our elders claim it belongs to a military organization, while others argue it has religious significance. Maybe you've heard of this New London before and can settle their debate. What do you think? What do you guys think we did in the first game? Do you think we, actually for New London, I would have done Faith.
That's fair.
But you never know.
So does this world in Frostpunk just have like ice ages every 20 years or something?
No, Krakatoa and Mount Tambora caused a big fat ice age.
Hmm. I wonder how big of a population you would need to have to make like a new Kowloon walled city type deal on a frosty planet like this that is just powered by human body heat.
I don't know.
Because like each human is about 1,000 watt heater. If you pack them close enough together, that's enough heat to start growing food. There'd be like minimum population requirements.
Oh, right, prefab. Shit, huh?
Hey Suki, there's nothing wrong with boilers that have a hole in the top and the bottom. All you need to do is get a little bit of that welding tape. Just put it on there. Maybe might need like 10, 15, 80 layers. It'll eventually hold. Eventually. For a few hours. Don't worry about it. There's a safety factor.
And you get all 7 of them.
Oh, no.
You get all 7 safeties.
All you need to do is repurpose somebody's old hot water tank. You'll have a boiler you can live and or die. Or buy. I mean, live or die by. It'll trust you as far as you trust it. And don't worry, we put a brand new pressure gauge just right on the side of it.
Yeah, I'm literally getting the fucking prefab. Shut up, huh?
We took this boiler, we put all the safety paperwork we could find, we put it on the inside, we haven't seen it. That's how safe this is. Nothing's come out, ever. Oh, did you, chat, did any of you ever hear the story of somebody who was, it was the first car they'd bought on their own. And they kept complaining. they got their tires and they were low, so they had to borrow an air compressor from one of their friends. And their friend heard them running the air compressor and running the air compressor. And he was just going and going. It's like, I asked, "Hey, did you have a major leak?" And they responded, "Oh, I just can't seem to get the tires all the way to 100% full."
Oh, no. Oh, right. People in the camp are getting tense. They worry we won't gather enough food in time. Our hunters blame us for ignoring the seal colony and claim they would have been able to provide enough food for everyone. It's too late for that now. Many elders have volunteered to walk into the Frostland rather than be a burden on our resources. Their sacrifice would significantly reduce the rations we need for the whiteout. Now!
We will zap to the extreme.
Hey, on my bicycle, I prefer my tires inflated to 125%. Thank you very much. I'm not going to lie, though. My bicycle tires are between 125 to 150 psi. It's a bit of a hard ride, but oh boy, do you go fast. Fast.
Gotta get you that sail, mate.
I mean, I do have a jacket that acts as a sail. I once passed a car on the highway. It was great. It was a storm. They were only going like 60. I was going a little faster with the wind, and they gave me a really weird look when I went past them.
Oh, dear.
It's great.
Uh-oh.
Into the black, burying the dead. We mourn those who have recently passed. As is our custom, we take them to the oil pits. We gently lower the bodies into the thick blackness. The fuel that keeps us warm in life likewise preserves us in death, but death also erodes trust in our leaders. Without trust, there is no future. Oopsie.
Sure. Sadly, no, because my tires are, well, they are, I think they're 24 inches across. They're only 11 millimeters thick. And wide. No, they're only 9 millimeters wide, sorry. But yeah, 11 meters thick. There's not much air actually in them. Oh boy, is that rain ever coming down. Well, I'm not going to have to water the plants at the greenhouse tomorrow, but I think business is going to be slow these next couple of days. The landscapers are going to be like, no. So, side note, I haven't even started prepping yet, but turns out I'm doing a talk tomorrow, and I have to make a presentation, which is going to be fun. Hey there, Frozen Hawk. Hopefully you're having a good evening with the rest of us. Hey, good news! People have returned to work. Remember, starve a fever, work off a cold. Last order. Yeah, there's a little bit of rain.
Remember, starve a fever, sleep a concussion. Oh look, I'm gonna make it. I didn't resort to any sort of bullshit.
Hey, don't worry, something can still go wrong.
We did it! We secured enough food to survive the incoming whiteout. Our workers will make some last-minute preparations before the storm arrives. We should try and keep our people warm for this time. Oops.
We wait. And we left the seals alone.
Yeah, Quinlith, a 20-degree temperature drop is kind of sudden. I think that over the entire course of my life, the worst that I've seen, though, was I think it was a 60-degree centigrade temperature change over like 36 hours. It was not exactly enjoyable. It went from like, let's say about minus 30C to plus 30C, and then over like 2 days, and then 5 days later it was back to minus 30C. Just ice everywhere.
When the whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were ready. Everyone was thankful we acted fast and gathered enough food in time. The miracle of the seal colony strengthened our hope that our journey will lead to a promised land. Our elders have added this story to our great tales, alongside warnings about a sinful city that still pumps smoke into the sky.
Your Frozen Hawk. Yes, it is. Hey, it sounds like you got an achievement.
Yeah, I saved the seals, and I got an achievement for saving the seals and the elders. We survived the end of the world.
Good job, good job, good job.
Now what?
Oh man, Bully, I want to see a snow thunderstorm one day so bad. I know they're kind of terrifying, but I want to see one. I love thunderstorms. Honestly, if I wasn't watching this stream and I wasn't moving this week, I'd be sitting on my balcony outside watching the storm.
Hey, it's New London.
Ooh.
The old captain is dead. New London is weak.
Are those highways? Like, are those people driving on them, or are those people walking?
Walking. Food is low. Overpopulation looms. Coal is running out. People yearn for a future worth dreaming of. But is it the same future for all?
Didn't the original city in Frostpunk 1 have an infinite coal mine?
Keep the city together. Yes. This is 30 years, though. That's in the span of, like, half a year. Or hold its hand on its deathbed.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 1. Scraping the barrel. Oh shit, it just puts you right into it. The captain is dead. As he weakened, growing divisions brought city maintenance to a grinding halt. Now, New London is left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it is your charge to lead, but you must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter, secure coal, and power the generator back on. Let's get to work.
The generator's right off? Oh, well, you're, you know what the plan is? Let's burn houses.
That's okay, it's a balmy minus 90 degrees.
If we burn houses, that'll solve the overpopulation issue at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Alright, what do you say we use this opportunity to take 5? Because it's been about an hour.
No, we do.
I've actually got to take off at this point.
Ah, sorry to hear. You have a good one, though.
Cheers, cheers.
Will do. Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Alright, enjoy horrible music while we're away.
Every single dawn started feeling wrong. Had to act on my own. Found my secret plan. Didn't need a hand. Computer went online. I was feeling just fine. I hit incognito, gone alone. Nobody will ever know.
Oh my, challenge coins. Neat.
It was just a little scheme. Told them there's a man with a master plan, holding hostages in his fortress grand. Said he's armed and wild, dangerously riled, threatening to go I watch them as I hit, flashbanging the kids, tear gas like a fall, while they shoot the dog. I hit incognito, gone alone. Nobody will ever know. Made a call to the SWAT team. It was just a little scheme. I hit incognito, gone alone. Then I sit back and enjoy the show. Now his kids and dog are dead. That's all needs to be said. I hit incognito, gone below. Nobody will ever know. Made a call
It's just a little
to the
scheme, you
SWAT
guys.
team. It was just a little scheme.
Oh, it's AI stuff I
Incognito,
wrote.
gone alone. So how could they have possibly known? I'll just tell them, I'll be frank. It was just a little prank.
It was just a little prank, you guys. It's fine.
I'll just tell them, I'll be frank. It was just a little prank. Incognito, gone below.
Bully, we'd have to make that coin so oblong. There's a
Oh my
chance.
god, I'd love that. It would be like one of those like pennies that you put through the machine and it like stretches it out. But it would just be wide as hell.
Obtuse. Oblate. Original. WBPL. Ooh. Wow. If that's the case, yeah, the coin has to be called the oolong.
So that was a song about swatting your neighbor because their dog poops on your lawn. It's just a little funny little prank you can pull on your neighbors. For legal reasons, this is a joke, and also for decency reasons, and also, of course, it wouldn't recognize it. I wrote it. I wrote the lyrics, and then the AI was like, "Yeah, let's do this. Why not?" For really just about every reason imaginable, that was a joke, if we're being honest with ourselves. Oh my god, this place looks like cancerous growth in this little valley, doesn't it?
I mean, it's got a little bit of that copper patina going on.
Yeah, they're the Faith Keepers. Alright, to a shallow coal seam. Amount 10 million, nice.
We need to make the coin list. We need to make the coins such that they have to interlock to make wide Tom. You know how like the Jack, King, and Queen on a suit of cards you can face them either way? We could do that, but the coins would have to interlock on the sides to make wide Tom.
I hit incognito down below. Nobody will ever know. Made a call to the SWAT team. It was just a little scheme.
I mean, look at all these resources right by your city that in the first game the scouts just could never find.
No, they were there. It's just it ends up refilling over time with bullshit.
I'd like to believe that it was just like the scouts just decided to go on 3-month journeys away from the city and just didn't look nearby at all.
Hotkeys are good.
Castus, is it really top tier unless there's a couple random long black hairs growing out of it as well?
Oh, gotta start working towards the out.
You know it's raining heavily when the pigeons won't even leave the balcony. That's some good rain. Nice. We just finished about a third of our water recovery system at the greenhouse today, and when we tested it for the first time ever, there was only one leak, and it was right at the very end of the drain line. It was great.
Fucked it all up at the end, did ya?
Oh, we just had to tighten up a single tap. It was great. You have an evening there, Samurai. I mean, there might be an epic battle going on in my city. Our neighboring, one of our neighboring greenhouses stole our ad from last year.
How? Like literally?
We said we had an unbelievable sale on, and this year just so happens they are having an unbelievable sale.
And that's why you have to firebomb them. I get it.
No. They firebomb themselves enough as it is.
I'm gonna save some tokens. Heat stamps, as they call them, huh?
Yeah. It's surprising how well our greenhouse is doing this year, just on propensity of watching all of our competition just continually fuck things up. Like it's remarkable. I mean, they can't keep up with the amount of puns that I put into our advertisement, so I don't really mind too hard that they stole this one from us. But I know they are almost certainly stole it off our Facebook page. Hey, thanks for the sub there, Master Mayhem. That is a hell of a streak. Bully Snake, what kind of exhaust? Straight pipe? Big old muffler? Is it one of those tractor top pipes? It's got a little cap on it that goes clip, 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 clip. So you know you make them know you're coming. So it always surprises me in Frostpunk why there was never much like actually digging into the ground to make shelters and homes.
Because it's frozen solid. They need a gigantic saw just to cut through forests and shit to get wood scrap. So.
Yeah, but like, is the Earth's core no longer warm in Frostpunk?
Yeah, it is.
If you just dig down,
there's
it'll be warm.
There's a geothermal element to the generator too.
Yeah, but like if you just dig down like 500 feet, it's like 23 degrees.
Yeah, there's a huge giant cavern full of something underneath that helps supplement the generator.
No, I mean like just for housing though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta make me put them right next to the freaking houses, huh? The city's losing heat fast. Will the steward manage? Blah blah, we're doomed.
For a second there, I thought it said a yeet fest. We find some malcontents and yeet.
Good luck, steward. We've secured a new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. There are still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. We need to improve our mining to use it efficiently, but the city's communities are voicing different ideas about how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas are worth pursuing.
Well, ho ho ho, everyone gets a choice soon. Hey, lightning! That was a loud crack and boom. So yes, possible warning, Noot, I might lose power at any moment.
You bastard, I trusted you.
Well, I trusted SAS Power, and they've only done, like, an average job at keeping the power system working. Which, to be fair, across North America is spectacular, but I'd still only consider giving them a C grade. I just really hope the power keeps on ticking, because I want to make juice tonight. Juice.
The generator wakes. A child is born. People gather around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. This is the heart of the city, our last line of defense against the cold, our first hope for a future, any future. Steward, there's a couple who says their first child, a daughter, was born at the exact moment the generator sprang to life. They called her Lily May. They asked that you bless her. You gave us hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future. Very well, Lily May. May your life be warm and winds spare your paths.
No. Probably should charge my phone before the power goes out too.
Probably.
At least I don't live in a small town anymore where I'd have to get water before a power outage. Because otherwise the line would go down. There'd be no water.
Yeah, it's all pressure-based in cities and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the cities have big reservoir tanks, which kind of keep it going. Whereas the small town I grew up in, our water bill was $50 a year. Doesn't matter how much you used, it was $50. If everyone was using too much water, the pressure would drop because there was only one pump. And we'd replace the pump every year. We had like a backup of about 5 pumps that if your pump failed one year, we would just use the oldest backup. Yeah. It made it. We did that because there was a year where like we had to replace the pump and there just was no backup. So we got some cam locks, put it on either side, and we could swap out pumps in a matter of about 20 minutes.
A small crowd gathers outside the new research institute, arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. The Faith Keepers and New Londoners want us to lead on machine-powered mining, but the Frostlanders would have us pursue a more frugal solution. They would never display such discord under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their idea.
Who are you going to trust? Who are you going to trust?
It doesn't matter. I can't. Don't have heat stamps.
Mm-hmm. Are heat stamps like food stamps?
I guess. Oh, I need more. All in favor of asbestos?
What if we instead use the books from the library as insulation?
Nice.
Have you considered using like the old knowledge which should be forgotten, which led to the Ice Age in the first place? We should not use anything from the Dark Age of technology.
Yeah, mining operation where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes to make maximum use of the resource.
An automaton was broken down and is blocking traffic. Technicians are on their way.
Deacon Grace, 51, priestess, praying to the generator. Such relief to have you back on. O holy generator, provider and sustainer, our light, our heart, our shining beacon, hear our prayer. Make us instruments of your light, that we might fill the hearts of our flock with your radiance, and forever fight against the cold of the frost. May you forever warm our path. The generator is revered and beloved by the faith keepers.
Bully brave, and then you just follow it up with chewing on some of that raw glass to give yourself a full body cleanse. Cleanse.
Building there just feels like a bad idea, but okay. New building proposed by Frostlanders. We need more food stands. Uh-oh, 80 people froze to death. Holy.
How many people do you have?
8,000, but still. That's 1%.
I mean, they just need 1% increase in birth rates, and you're good to go, right?
Sure.
That's how that works.
I definitely need to research asbestos. Stewart, a cold wave has taken lives in the city. People were found frozen not only in open streets, but in some houses and workplaces as well. The air is thick with grief and anger. People fear the horror of years past will return under your leadership. They want the council to ensure new laws can help with fighting the crisis. Reassuring them would be prudent.
We can show them new horrors they haven't dreamt of in the past.
Yeah.
We can reassure them that they will long for yesteryear.
With the new mine, impending doom of depleting coal is postponed, yet differences between communities remain. The weakening captain wanted to establish a council to settle them, but he didn't live to see it through. It falls to you, Stewart. The people of New London want a say in how it's run. The first decision, whether you should continue to lead the city. Oh dear. Pass the vote of confidence.
Yeah. You know, I think we need to implement harsh restrictions on trying to keep the city alive. I believe everyone should be subjected to a weight limit. Say, 70 pounds.
Stewart?
Oh, I did mean weight. Yeah. When cutting takes on a whole new level of meaning.
Stewart?
Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years, but those times died with him. Now the communities of the city want their say. The Faith Keepers are the only organized faction and have a strong opinion on everything. They are devoted to what they claim was the last captain's vision, a godly society built on progress, equality, and tradition. The New Londoners and Frostlanders clash over our survival strategy, although neither has a firm stance on economic or social issues. Then there are those who view the Faith Keepers with contempt for their role in New London's history, but they keep to the shadows for now. When you return to the council in the future, you'll be able to propose new laws to vote upon, but for now a special vote needs to happen. They have to accept me as their leader. Be careful. If you fail, this will be the end of your rule. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, we're recruiting viewers to join the council.
Oh no.
I do believe all are welcome.
So how do I actually interact with this?
If you mouse over the stream, it should be on the left-hand side. A thing will pop up. see what group is forming. Is it working?
I need to share my Twitch identity.
Let me refresh, see what's what.
I might need to refresh too. I think I've had issues with Twitch live streams in the past.
What's it saying? I guess I should lean on the Faith Keepers of the Frostlanders.
Like I had a pop-up, but I might have dismissed it. Let me just see here.
Let me take a look at what's up.
Setting.
To volunteer, you need to share your Twitch identity. How do I do that? What the hell? Is it not working? Of course. I don't. Hang on. That's unfortunate.
I mean, it's not the WBPL if we don't have technological whoopsie daisies.
It's always freaking something.
Whoopsie daisy. Okay, what happens if I open this in Chrome? I haven't used Chrome in years.
Oh wait. How do I get back to the council?
Hey, thanks for the gift tier gift tier lessons learned to Dan SPV. Sorry, I need to turn off Twitch volume on my side because I'm getting a lot of feedback.
I can't go back to the session to bother people up. Are you serious? There it is. Recruit Viewers Council. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, I can't.
Why the hell isn't this working?
Doesn't look like the button's hooked up to anything when I look at the web page. Weird. Oh, they're on the very left-hand side of the screen. Let's see here. Yeah, I need to turn off dark mode if I want this to work. Okay. Okay, just for the users of chat, I'm going to create a little showing thing on the side where the buttons are. Yeah.
Yeah, they aren't appearing for me. Or sometimes they do and sometimes they don't.
Okay, so we can be either the New Londoners, Faith Keepers,
Oh,
or
no,
the
they actually...
Frostlanders, the coal mines. 43% of the city is neutral.
Yeah, but I don't actually see how to freaking vote.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it says vote participant 0.
We have to somehow share our identity.
You have to share an identity to a thing that doesn't want it.
Weird. Weird. For Twitch chat, should there be a bot in chat?
No.
Do we have to own Frostpunk 2 to be
No, of
delegate?
course not. That would be outrageous. Because how would you connect it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's obviously not possible. Sorry, guys.
Womp womp womp. Yeah, it happens. Hey, the barest means of success. Well done.
Yep, didn't let anybody vote, did it?
No.
There's no... Well, there's no... You can't experiment with it offline. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, Castus, we're trying to get the people in chat able to vote. But...
A steward you shall remain. Good. There are challenges ahead. Expanding coal extraction is a great success, but the vein will only last so long. We need to explore the Frostland for a permanent source of fuel. Otherwise, the city will have no future at all. Yay, recess.
Like I tried Mercury. I tried searching for that exact phrase that showed up on the air screen on Google, and there was no hits at all. So it might still be a Frostpunk 2 feature not completely working thing.
Yeah, they haven't had a chance to fix it.
Yeah.
Beware of frostbite. Keep your face and ears covered.
We can now survey the frozen lands around New London and find a source of fuel to ensure its future.
Yay!
Yay!
What kind of historical treasures can we burn?
Overpopulation and dwindling fuel reserves force many residents of New London to take refuge in these temporary shelters built around a small hot spring. Its inhabitants wait for conditions to improve enough for them to return home. Over 30 years ago, the Imperial Exploration Company landed here to build the region's generators. A few hastily dismantled piers still stick out of the ice, a faded reminder of their short-lived purpose.
Logistics district is now operational. First expedition in search for fuel will be launching shortly.
Young adults participate in volunteering activities under the supervision of elders who treat them moral values.
Ooh, look at that unlock. Mandatory youth volunteer duty. How inspired. Der Burger, we sadly kind of gave up on voting. We've decided to go for complete dictatorship.
Yeah, it's not working. I don't know what else to say. What did I promise those weirdos? Oh well, we're getting asbestos because we need it.
Asbestos is the bestest.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Well, yeah, it still shows on the Twitch because I haven't disabled it, but it doesn't actually let you vote for anything.
Please give the right of way to Frostpunk team in transit.
Yes, yes, we are just quote unquote chilling out.
Yeah, we're doing the good solid chill. How you doing this evening, Will?
We can try it again, I guess. Alright, try and join, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think the share your Twitch identity link just straight up is not a link. So yeah. I mean, Will, I am incredibly jealous, and that is because I really want to make butter chicken right now too myself. It's just so expensive to buy, so I have to make it myself.
And now Twitch won't run at all for me. That's unfortunate. Can you guys hear me?
Okay, so just going through this, I can hear you. Did you activate the Frostpunk 2 companion extension
Yeah.
in Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, Twitch would not run for some reason. Has anybody managed to join?
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear each other, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm back in. I'm back in.
I'm just talking to chat, yeah, like Orc Slayer and all that. But yeah, it's so the voting screen. Can you actually get to the vote where you can vote? I'm just asking the chat right now. Yeah, and like we're pretty sure there should be some sort of voting screen. That's just it.
Nobody has to build an extension. That would be... No.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
The Frostlanders are delighted you kept your words. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity.
Evening there,
Attention,
anachronistic doctor.
citizens. A new law is in effect.
Orc Slayer. That's because you're in dark mode. If you switch out of dark mode, you can read them again. Yeah, Will the Great. That's just a pop-up saying you have to share your Twitch identity, but it doesn't say who or how. So again,
And clicking on it doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah, there is. I actually inspected the HTML. There's no actual link behind the button, so I don't think it's fully working yet.
It's broken, is the crux of it.
Yeah.
There's no trick that we're missing.
Yeah.
And then you can activate it all you want. It doesn't let you vote though.
Yeah. Will the Great. I think it's like actually a straight up direct sequel, less of a pseudo sequel.
Yeah, it's a direct sequel.
Yeah.
This is the city and everything. It's just 30 years later.
Yeah. The lack of a law relegating childhood workforce is causing tensions to rise through the city.
Cindy's pa went and got her a governess, like she's gonna be a duchess or something, not on our watch. We roughed up the little bitch alright. Ferguson's boys will learn this too if they try and wife us again tonight. We'll pull razors and say we'll cut out their eyes. It'll be good fun. But what we want is a proper rumble. Short blades only. Come on, who wants to play?
Knife Fight City.
Hell yeah, it is. Yep, Knife Fight City. The sun was dimming and a bunch of volcanoes went off, huh? Pretty sad, but what are you gonna do?
Ooh, Vanguard. I'm always up for a good old Vanguard. Ow.
Just logistics based, storing and handling only essential survival gear and providing training on how to use it efficiently. Let's go.
Looks like I've had about an inch of rain since the stream started. I wonder if the underpasses in the city are flooded yet.
Man, it a goddamn lie. I got inches, huh? Oh, 6 days. Okay, fair enough. In a cavern near the bay, we found a disturbing sight. Bodies in sturdy frostland gear neatly laid side by side and left to freeze, with black oil markings over their crossed eyes. A ghastly burial funeral? A map we found suggests they were heading to an old machine somewhere by the desolate coast. A machine would require a source of fuel. We should investigate. A community of Frostlanders are eking out a pitiful existence, living off moss and small fish. With no furnish, they survive by sleeping shoulder to shoulder under thick layers of fur. They would undoubtedly prefer to live in New London. People in hell want ice water. Over the years, there were sightings of nomadic people roaming this area. Even if true, it's unlikely they would have survived so long without a fuel source. When one door closes, the first crack. Steward, the Faith Keepers have begun their monthly processions, visiting each door in the city as a symbol of the captain's presence alive in every home. However, a select group of Frostlanders refuse to leave their doors open. We aren't getting in their way, we just don't want strangers barging into our homes, one says. We are all one flock under his wing, urged a priest. How can we stand united if one of us steps away, huh? This feels like a bad idea. Let's see, sure. Yeah, that link doesn't work either. Well, that's just grand, isn't it? Oh, well, what matters is I'm trying.
We tried. It happens.
Screw it, I'm not getting involved in that. If people want to do that, that's their prerogative, but I am not. It'd be nice if they told me what those other icons mean. Oh well. Oh, squalor.
That's not a good icon. I mean, Orc Slayer, onions have a great taste, though, so it's fine. Yeah, I actually have at the greenhouse I work at, some of the flower beds, nothing really grows in them because we've got some trees around them and they're park shade, and they're too far from the parking lot for anyone to really care about. So I have planted so many onions in them. I think this year I've harvested 25 kilograms of green onion tops from them. Maybe
Nice.
30. Yeah, and best part is it deters the rabbits, the deer, like all those. I'm eventually going to find something that eats onions, and it'll just love its life there. But everything else hates them so much.
Steward, a new count has revealed significant growth in our population in recent weeks. Some attribute the rise to an influx in settlers from the Frostland, others to births outnumbering deaths. Whatever the cause, we've adjusted our calculations so the city's needs to reflect the new members. Bastard.
So, Basara, the big reason I grow onions is I dehydrate them, the greens, and I make them into a spice. I mostly grow spice crops. I don't grow too much other things. I think the only thing that I grow for eating is spinach. Yeah. And so what I end up doing is I take the green onions, I dehydrate the ever living hell out of them, and they add kind of like a umami, almost not quite meaty, but definitely a umami flavor to things like rice dishes. It makes them taste like so much heartier.
Oh.
Yeah, and like Orc Slayer, like when I use onions in food, I agree. Like, I'm not going to use mushy onions. Not great. I'm going to absolutely cook them down so they're obliterated. But I like the sweetness they add, especially when caramelized. I guess the other thing that I cook for absolute eating consumption, I do make my own tomatoes, tomato paste. I don't know. There's honestly, I started to like raw onions when I started to make something I call cheese salad. Effectively, it takes 10 parts carrots, 5 parts cheddar cheese, um, 3 parts onions, 3 parts radishes, and 1 part garlic. And you shred the ever living hell out of it until it's almost a juicy mess. And it is so tasty. It's the one reason I own a fairly high power food processor. And you eat them all. You eat this quote unquote a salad entirely raw. It is just orange paste that is just it burns so good. The other way I use radishes, Bully, is I throw them almost whole into stews and chili because they keep their shape, but they lose all of their flavor and they act in your mouth like flavor bombs. Because as soon as you bite into them, that entire radish just kind of explodes into like a burst of all the flavors in your soup. Hey, Silicon Soul, there's nothing wrong with orange nutrient paste.
Stewart, 5 children are dead and dozens lay wounded after 2 large young gangs met for what they call a rumble. Most of the children were armed with knives. The fighting escalated to a full-scale battle. As the parents of the deceased mourn, many insist these children should not have been left unattended. Indeed, many backstreet alleys seem to be overtaken by uncared-for youth. Some areas are becoming dangerous even for adults. I suppose I gotta deal with that. Get your ass in school.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Hey, the mines aren't. There's no wind in the mines. They're great.
Rayborn, 32, Scout. We have a council, but will anything actually change? For years, the Faith Keepers have just had their way. But if this is a chance to block some of their idiotic ideas, we should show the city reason. Convince them to adapt to the frost, to embrace this new ice age and tear ourselves away from our addiction to the generator. I'll speak with the others tonight. Those who disagree with the Faith Keepers' views gather to discuss how they can change the city.
Do not become addicted to temperature.
Evolvers. 548 Frostlanders have organized a faction. These Evolvers praise cold rationality, personal achievement, and adaptation to the frost by any means necessary. They dislike mass-produced goods.
Did we arrest Stewart?
Well, good for them. A ruined machine lies across a crevasse. Wagons spilled into the nearby snow. There are clear signs that people have come and gone from the site, even storing goods here. But what amazed our scouts is the most huge quantity of readily available oil. This could be the fuel source we've been waiting for. Yay!
Yay!
They're gonna be
Fuel.
like, excuse me, are you touching our shit? On the broken shore lies an old derelict dreadnought. It seems to have been upgraded to run on oil as it rests beside rich deposits. Perhaps the site was a refueling station? But deep in the black pools lie rows of frozen bodies, wrapped in shrouds and placed in the still wells. Our scouts shudder at the sight. These oil deposits would surely solve our fuel needs, but we'd have to desecrate these graves to access all of them.
Bodies? You mean biodiesel?
Start a viewer poll. What will that even work?
Let's see.
Nope.
Oh. Basara, I have at times or not eaten an entire head of okra just straight.
I'll respect the dead.
Yeah, the mushrooms I would totally take. Yeah. How long was that for? Because that feels like it's almost like a month's worth.
Oil will save the city, but we need to adapt our generator to use it. In the meantime, we'll be able to establish a reliable supply. Or we'll need to establish a reliable supply. It's time we settle beyond New London. Create a colony at the oil dreadnought and connect it with a solid trail to New London. Only then can supply be assured. Among debris is a mangled cart. We found an old navigation log. We can't wander forever. If we can only get through this canyon, then we can set up a permanent base next to the oil. Unfortunate. Once a small port operated here to ferry materials for the generator's construction. Now it's lost to pressing ice. Scouts say they can still hear the grunts and cries of men heaving heavy steam cores ashore. And yeah, let's steal them frost cores. Because we have 0. Alright, I do believe it's time that we take 5.
Sounds like a plan.
This isn't, well... Okay, yeah, I guess this would technically be British territory, but it's really far north. It's not actually in England, per se. Give me my playlist back, You bastard, Where's my playlist? Free. Well, that works. Okay, let's see what... Just gotta make sure I got a song to go on after that.
Bring my tell coming at you from the club. Makes news relax, laying down the beats.
Alright, we're back to about 5 fellas.
See you all in a few.
it tastes like cigarettes. Don't remember what I did, so I guess there's no regrets. Go to check the Insta and I got 100 texts. My session was at noon, so I guess I'm gonna risk it. Was gonna slow things down with a tantrum in the dressing room. I really can't be bothered, they won't mind it, I assume. Cause we all know it's the drama, sells the records, not the tunes. And besides, it's almost 5 and the party's starting soon. Was gonna slow things down with a tantrum in the dressing room. I really can't be bothered, they won't mind it, I assume. Cause we all know it's the drama, sells the records, not the tunes. And besides, it's almost 5 and the party's starting soon. Head out of the limo, going down the 610. I'll just tell them that I listen to the backing tracks they send. If they ask me any questions, I'll just pick a number then. Doesn't matter what the beat is, I'll just fake it in the end. Gonna slow things down with the tantrum in the limousine. Flash my lady bits for every single magazine. Cause we all know what really matters in the music scene. It's starting drama, doing drugs and slurping on that lean. I don't know what it stands for, but that piece of shit's dead. Taking checks out of my bank, I can't earn my daily bread. This AI thing is stupid, trying to get inside my head. I work hard every day and it's left me seeing red. Gonna sell my single with the meltdown at the BP. Already got a statement and hired paparazzi. This AI dude might be good, but I'm better, he will see that this is my showtime and the eyes here are for me. Gonna sell my single with the meltdown at the BP. Already got a statement and hired paparazzi. This AI dude might be good, but I'm better, he will see that this is my showtime and the eyes here are for me. Gonna sell my single with the meltdown at the BP. Already got a statement and high paparazzi. This AI dude might be good, but I'm better, he will say that this is my showtime and the eyes here are for me.
Never a normal guy singing about the mighty men. I'm a hetero dude just singing about mighty men. Hide in the locker room at 10:30, staring at dicks for hours, and then I go home and sing about mighty men. The guy cleans my pools, a mighty, mighty man. He empties those filters like a mighty, mighty man. 6'9" with the rocking 10. I wanna do stuff that the Bible banned. Gonna put on a dress and sleep with that mighty man. My roommate is a mighty, mighty man. My friend of 50 years, a mighty man. I met my buddy in the county jail. Makes me smile, never fails. A prison daddy's a mighty, mighty man. The guy at the park's a mighty, mighty, mighty man. Even after dark, I can tell he's a mighty man. I told him I knew a hotel that's cheap. The lights went on and the sirens bleep. These cops arresting me, a mighty man. These cops arresting me, I'm mighty. The public defender's a mighty, mighty man.
Yes, I'm aware it's still going.
He's a mighty, mighty man. I told him the
Mighty man.
private place. He told the judge he wants off case. He speaks his mind.
Bill the Great. I just accept it.
Dude, what the hell?
Applying those a mighty man. Says he can fix what's wrong with me, but the only thing that I want
No,
to see
I say the guy singing about mighty men in like the 50s that I am referencing when I wrote this song is some weird shit, You think I pulled big band Mighty Man out of my ass? No.
Excuse me.
Shut the fuck up, huh?
Ah, blah, 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 blah.
Crime. Crime problem in New London continues to worsen. Scarcity of goods may drive people to acts of crime when they don't see other ways to obtain necessities. Making goods available helps ensure people don't revert to free-for-all. If they do, watchtowers and prisons might become necessary. It's also worth examining if our laws are helping us fight crime. It may be more difficult to ensure order as the population rises. If crime runs rampant, people might be injured or killed. Tensions will grow and radicals among us will be pretty freaking sussy, We best ensure it does not come to this, They're gonna vent right in front of us, and self-report, There's not gonna be a damn thing we can do to stop it.
On repair. A new model is safer.
The Wanderer is a guy singing a song bragging about how many girls he's hugged. The only other song I know about that does that is The Lonely Island. All children must work alongside one of their relatives so that they learn their trade and continue the family tradition.
Traditions are important.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
The population has voted.
Childhood law has been regulated. You kept your promise and avoided unnecessary chaos in the city.
People of the
Stupid
city,
feral children.
your council has voted.
I don't want our children toiling in the mines. Nell Sinkfield, 38, housewife. Lil Joey's been coughing all night. His forehead's as hot as the generator. It's them Turners, I know it's them. They got that new flu. And here they are, strolling about the neighborhood, carrying on with their business. They're killing people, that's what they're doing. Oh, please, Lord Almighty, I can't stand to lose another child. Someone's got to get through to them. I will at some point. Surely.
I mean, the veins, that just means the nutrients are flowing. Just don't worry about it. It's totally not corruption. Just ignore how many spikes that star is, and you'll be happy.
The Noots must flow.
Don't shield your apprentice from the dangerous aspects of your duty.
Multiple pods of whales froze here after being pursued by humanity's last whaling vessels into the freezing harbor. The scouts are amazed at the sight of the massive bodies made pale by the ice. Finally, I've found my white whale, the scout commander jokes. No one laughs. Years ago, the captain sent a team with machines to bore through the ice and mine out the whale meat. We can take the machines back to New London to assist our extraction, or send a new team here to finish the job. They'll help our minds. Yeehaw. An old coal hauling crawler, half buried in the snow. It appears the transport's navigation devices were tampered with and its charts were inaccurate. Graffiti has been etched into one side. New London leeches. Regardless of what happened here, the coal is ours for the taking. Have I made any promises? I have not.
votes are in. The measure passes.
I have not played The Pale Beyond.
The delegates have reached a decision. And
Stewart.
Yay, Warmer season. Steward, some of the coal deposits in this district will soon run out. The Faith Keepers and the New Londoners believe they can use explosives to access deeper veins of coal. The Frostlanders say we should send children from Mist Ore in the tighter tunnels. Some did this as kids themselves in the abandoned mine outpost, and they survived unscathed. Should we support any of these laws to extend the deposit?
Hmm.
No.
No?
No.
No children to work?
No.
Oh. Blue Gentlemen, they were like fully scathed?
please exercise caution. Even in quarantine, one illness does not make you.
Yeah. To protect worker health, workplaces must adapt working hours to weather conditions. Work's hard, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Steward, we're struggling with heat stamps. A group of faith keepers have come forward with an idea to solve it. We should research mechanical factories. Let us pursue it. The city will benefit. The faith keepers look with distrust at what other communities propose. They will surely appreciate you getting behind their idea. This towering structure often attracts outcasts and scavengers who would rather live together in cold isolation than follow the laws of New London. The settlement has been in decline since the collapse of the observation tower. Some may be willing to reconsider their situation and join us in the city. We'll be back later. A mining complex inhabited by children long ago. Over the years, they grew older and became citizens of New London. The last miners were ordered home by the captain, but we know some coal remains in the shafts. The approach trail is in poor condition, but we found a warehouse with prefabs the captain intended to use to improve it. We could take them, or leave them in place if we want to use the mine again. We're okay. We'll figure that one out later.
I wouldn't worry about it too hard. I mean, robot crabs would be the final evolution of robots. We do know this, because all things evolve eventually to crabs.
Oh, fuck, I didn't read what that said.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, it was that rewarding me for researching the thing.
Oh. Well, that's fair.
Or them thanking me at any rate.
And thank you for thanking. The thanks.
Sending employed workforce. Does that mean they're already busy, or? Room machine light. Oh, yep, I already read that.
The Evolvers invites all citizens for a free prosthetics consultation every Tuesday at 7 p.m. by the generator.
You might be perfectly fine, but have you considered getting a prosthetic anyways? It might be just the thing to make your day a little bit better.
Pathfinder scouts. We will select the fittest candidates and train them in elite survival skills so they can remain adaptable. What can I say? They really don't want it. Oh well. I promised I'd put it on the ballot. I did not promise that it would
delegates
pass.
have spoken. The law is tabled.
Oopsie. Oh well.
Needs to go back to the next revision, back to the Senate.
Fishing trawler with a full catch is locked in ice. A logbook in the hold suggests the vessel originally hailed from somewhere called Kanata, though we have no idea where it has been since. The catch may still be edible if people in New London have strong stomachs. Oh. No. They all dangerous.
They just need to be a little stronger and enjoy the privileges and the proceeds that Kanatha can give you.
Ooh, we're low on prefabs. Amogus. Oh shit, we got a housing crisis, huh? I shouldn't have brought all them people back. That was a mistake.
And time just to tell them, well, I guess you gotta go.
Spinning dog hair into yarn. Ouch, my finger. These fucking spindles. Mrs. Boss Lady keeps joking I'll fall asleep and get woken up by a prince. I don't get it. If a prince came near me, I'd rub him blind. They make him do the bloody spinning. But it's alright. Gonna beat my record today. Nice strong yarn, Auntie Mabel says. If I can weave, I can work with her at the mill. Beats freezing in the streets, huh? Family apprenticeship promises a better future for the children of the city.
Yay! Think of the children.
Oh dear. You. I need money. Oh damn. Thanks. You know what? I'll tank it.
I mean, it can only get so cold, so Canada, it couldn't be that bad, right?
Where can this be built? Oh, in industrial shit. Well, you're gonna have to deal with a little squalor and disease, aren't you?
A little bit of squalor builds character.
Never hurt anybody. Steward, with disease currently under control, more and more citizens question why we keep the housing empty for potential quarantine. Makes no bloody sense, complained an anonymous clerk. We keep maintaining these places just in case when they can make some folks happy right now.
Ah, but if everyone is too happy, they get addicted to being happy. It is not allowed.
Still what?
Help us keep you warm. Report all leaks and damages to the nearest maintenance office.
Steward, the stockpiles of materials the captain has gathered have run out. After so many years, our resources in the pit are growing barren. Current output will satisfy some of the demand, but problems will mount over time. We must reach new deposits, otherwise the city and us will suffer. Sucks, but oh well. Is this freaking thing done yet? 15 weeks. Oof. Yeah, if we win, we win.
Got a chance. Evening there, TK.
Yeah.
Woo! We are winners.
Yay.
Remember, minimum wage employees, they are essential. No sick time allowed.
People of the city, your council has...
Let's explore the graveyard. What could go wrong? The wreck of a mighty freighter marked with the colors of the old empire. It is the only wreck we see facing away from and not towards the coast. It seems to collide with another vessel and partially sunk, but fortunately enough remains at the surface to be salvaged. We located a wrecked ship lodged on its side, encased in a massive block of ice. HMS Atalanta, barely legible in the aft starboard hull. We were unable to get inside, but we found a jagged hole into the engine room. It was full of coal and not much else. The place made our scouts quite uneasy. We noticed their compasses were behaving erratically in the vicinity of the wreck. Probably best not to linger here. How much longer?
The price of gruel has been reduced. This week.
Yay. The price of gruel is reduced. Stewart, there are some complaints about our quarantine policy. Forced separation from loved ones is difficult for all when they have to go into quarantine. It's especially hard for parents whose children are quarantined alone. One such mother comes to the quarantine facility every day asking to be allowed to take care of her son. He's deathly afraid of being alone. He can't cope without me, she pleads. Should we allow healthy parents into the facility with their sick children? Yeah, I think that's the kind of the right thing to do. It'll suck, but what are you gonna do?
The problem with that is your children might, or your parents might get sick, and then you're down workforce.
Yeah.
The no's have it.
Ah.
And how will we get enough orphans to work at the orphan factories?
Let's see. I want to see what happens when we finish the colony, and then we're gonna call it.
Okie dokie.
Stewart, sadly, the mother who we decided to let in the camp so that she could be with her child became seriously ill there, and despite her best efforts, died. Her son will soon be discharged home, where he will be able to mourn together with his father. My condolences.
Well, his father might blame him for killing the mother then, too.
I sincerely doubt that. I don't think that was the lesson here.
I don't know, this is a game where everything is always a little bit grimmer.
Stewart, now that we're charging for essentials, some unemployed families are unable to afford basic necessities. Work goes to the worthiest. If these people were passed up, it's their own damn fault. They should put in the work instead of expecting the city to solve their problems. Others are more measured and say we could provide them with a weekly allowance. If we can't offer them work, we will give them a budget. Up to them to use it wisely. Yeah, I guess. Oh fuck, I don't gotta actually build shit. Oh shit, I actually have to build shit here. Fuck.
It'll be fine. Good intentions will make the day good through.
Oh dear. Alright. So, I do believe Will is up next, I want to say.
I'll be honest, I don't know who is after us either. Any of those? Oh! Enjoy being up next then, Will.
Yeah. Part 15, he thinks of Horizon.
Nice, nice, nice. Well, at any rate, thanks to everybody out in the stream there to watch Noot play a little bit of Frostpunk 2. And Stukka and me were your co-hosts today. Stukka sadly did have to bow out, but still, thanks you all for showing on out.
Yeah, sorry the Twitch integration didn't work, fellas. I'll yell at the devs.
Yeah, just well, the devs are probably watching the stream, right?
No.
I'm making the joke because of the previous game that we
yeah.
played. The devs are watching the stream because, like, we're popular with devs apparently.
Oh
So,
yeah,
you know,
totally.
You know how it is.
Yeah. Anyway, have a good one.
You'll have a gooder. Bye bye.